I lost my microphone. My phone fell off the hook just a few minutes ago and I lost my microphone. There we go. This is squirrely. I have a new charging case on my phone and it's making me nuts because it won't fit my little device here. There's the joy. I'm getting everything adjusted just the way I like it. Yes, I'm a perfectionist. My name's Marla. I'm a perfectionist. I can't help it. Anyway, getting packed up and ready to go. I have my cup of tea. It needs stirring. Yeah, there. I'll use my magic wand to stir it. So get on in here. I was a little late getting in here because it just came on the news that basketball star Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash. And that is just so sad. He has little kids. Oh, it's just so sad. Anyway, say a prayer for his family and just know that we're thinking about him. It's just really tough. Really tough. Anyway, on to other things. Chaos to clean in 31 easy baby steps. We are on day 26. And day 26 is the key to all our problems. It really is. Don't allow perfectionism to beat you up if you miss a day. Don't do it. Don't. Perfectionism is the underlying chaos that is in our lives. Some people look at it as a, hey Jay, some people look at it as an asset. It's a character flaw. If you're a perfectionist, you have a problem. You have a problem because your perfectionism stops you from doing what you need to do. It stops you. So that's our topic for today on day 26. It doesn't matter if you miss a day. Just jump back on the horse and keep taking those baby steps. That's what I want you to remember more than anything else from this. It's just jump back in where we are. Jump back in where we are as if you didn't make a mistake. You didn't. Now, today is the first day of our back to basics. And this falls right in a line with what we're doing. Our back to basic essay today was slow and steady. And I told a story about the tortoise and the hare and how we have to take things slow and steady to get to where we're going. It's just so simple. If we try to get there really fast, now guess what? Your house did not get messy in a day, and it is not going to get clean overnight. I promise you it won't. So if we will take baby steps and be kind to ourselves in the process, we're going to be blown away with how wonderful our house begins to feel, how wonderful our house begins to look, how easy it is to keep it clean. And it comes from letting go of our perfectionism, and that's what causes us to procrastinate, which is what causes us to our house to pile up to the ceiling all the time. So let's take these baby steps, one right after the other. Let's practice these basics that we're learning, and to be kind to ourselves. And we're starting fresh right now. We're going to reinforce these baby steps. And you're going to be so happy at what we can accomplish in the next 2 weeks. And it all takes place. We're changing the way you think. So drink up. That is such wonderful tea. If you don't have your bag of tea yet, you should get it. It is lovely. And don't forget about our Back to Basics sale pack that we have, an introductory offer. There's a cat at my door. It's an introductory offer of some amazing tools, just the basics, at $49.95. $49.95. So I have one of my favorite cups, and it is my Untire of Knots cup. This is a Holy Mother who, I wish I could see the painting someday. I hope I get to go see the painting. And it's just the Holy Mother untying knots. And I love knots. I love to untie knots. And I have it over here too in a framed picture. Makes me happy that the Holy Mother likes to untie knots. But it's a beautiful picture. Whether she likes to untie knots or not, it's a beautiful painting, and I hope to see it one day. I think it's in some church in Europe. And maybe one day I'll have to look that up and see where it is. What does my cup say? Through your grace and your intercession and your examples, deliver us from all evil. Wow. Our Lady and Untire of Knots that prevent us from being united with God, so that we, free from sin and error, may find Him in all things, may have our hearts placed in Him, and may serve Him always in our brothers and sisters. Amen. Well, those knots, you could think about it, those knots as being a form of perfectionism. We have made a mess of certain things, and we don't think we can ever fix it. And I was listening to Mr. Ken Hartley this morning. He preached this morning at Abba's house, and tomorrow I hope to send you his sermon. It was absolutely wonderful. Good job, Ken. You did a great job. And I'm going to send all the ladies to listen to your sermon because it was absolutely wonderful. He was talking about prosperity and where it comes from. I have a quote that Robert gave me many, many years ago. And it says, "You are prosperous in proportion to what you can do without." And his sermon kind of went along with that. When we think about things, when we can bless other people with our abundance, when we don't have to go out and buy the newest, greatest thing, when we can do without things and cook the food that's in our freezer and our refrigerators and our pantry, we are prosperous in proportion to what we can do without. So I can't wait to I only got the last 15 minutes of his sermon, but I can't wait for it to come up so I can hear it again. And I'm putting him on the big screen so I can see him, because I was just listening. So everybody, y'all have a great rest of the day. Robert and I are going to go to dinner. And tomorrow we're going to kick off more back to basic steps. These are fun things. And tomorrow it's about getting dressed to those lace-up shoes. You know what I'm talking about. I know you don't want to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to be ready. I even made a pun. And it's a weird kind of pun, but it's a pun for me. The quote for tomorrow. So be looking for it. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget about ourselves. Uh, Multi-Wand keeps you from climbing. It's an amazing tool. Your mother needs it. Your great aunt needs it because they're going to climb and clean something and they're going to fall and get hurt. So this keeps them from climbing. It attaches to our handle for our mop. It does a great job. Carpet sweeper is $10 off at $21.95. Get it now. And then we've got the great Back to Basic package. What book am I using? This is the 31 Baby Step book. It's a couple of years old, but I like it. I really do like it. And that's not real money in my book. But thanks for reminding me. I need to put it in my satchel to go back. I missed the point about lace-up shoes. Well, you're going to hear about it tomorrow big time. You're going to hear about it tomorrow. So, folks, take some time for yourself today and enjoy the journey because none of us know how long we've got. Poor Colby. I bet he didn't realize yesterday was going to be his last day. He was such a gentleman when it came to LeBron beating his record last night. He was such a gentleman. So set the example for the way you want your family to act. You set the example. You set the example in love and kindness, and that's your legacy. We've seen the bracelets, what would Jesus do? Well, I think about, what would my granny do? I think about what would she do? She was a godly woman. What would she do? How would she have acted in certain ways? And we all got to put our own little spin on things. But when we train up a child and we set the example for them, we're creating the next generation. And do it out of love and kindness. Clean your house out of love and kindness for your family, for blessing your family. Because we can turn work and chores and tasks into blessings. Into blessings. All we got to do is just be kind and treat others the way we want to be loved, the way we want to be treated. I love you all. Drink up, and I will see you tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be right at 11 o'clock because Ben has chemo tomorrow, and I'm taking him. So, but I'll do my best to be on at 11. Talk to you later. Bye.